There we go. Hey everybody, you probably noticed by now when we come across something interesting we want to share with you, we'll get our cell phones out, videotape it, put it on clickondetroit.com or Facebook to share it with you. Same thing when we meet someone interesting out and about in Detroit that we want you to meet as well. So I want to introduce you to someone right now. Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Mike O'Neill. I'm retired Detroit EMS. I started the Lifesaver Apparel store, which is a store that goes for all public safety, for police, fire, EMS, our nurses here in the city. We try to hit all kinds. We have our website, and we have our mobile unit that goes to all the precincts, firehouses, lets them know where we are. They can stop by. We'd love to catch up with the medic units, but in this city that's never going to happen.
Right. So you brought your trailer, you brought your son.
Yeah. My son Thomas, who is our designer and does a lot of manufacturing, so a lot of things you'll see today, Thomas actually designed them.
Well, we've got a lot to talk about. Let's open the door and take a look. So Mike, you were on the street as a medic for how long?
I was on the streets of Detroit for 10 years and altogether in the state of Michigan for 42.
So this is kind of like a new passion of yours though.
I kind of got into this by accident. I went to help somebody out on a fundraiser, and it just sort of got out of hand, and it just escalated, and everybody wanted it.
Meaning what? That everyone wants a shirt, everyone wants a hat.
Like the emergency department and the nurses.
Well, they want something to wear to represent their service, right?
We were letting them have the fire department shirts, the EMS shirts, and then the hospitals are going, no, no, they're wearing so much of your stuff. We said, give us a little while. Thomas designed this, and they've been selling them like hotcakes ever since to the nurses. And because of what everybody does in this city, my attitude is, if I cannot make you a shirt for 10 bucks, there's something wrong with it.
So you've got this trailer full of apparel.
Right.
Who is the apparel for?
Police, fire, or EMS, and the nurses.
Can anyone buy them?
Anyone can buy them.
So show me what you got.
Well, this is the standard shirt. If you remember from years ago,
that's the old logo.
That is the old logo that used to be on the side of the cruisers. Everybody likes it. It's a retrofit. Everybody thinks it's great. Here we go. One that I try to help build the morale in a lot of departments, and it's hardest job you'll ever know.
So they want police, fire, EMS, nurses want something that represents what they do. They want to wear it around.
They want to wear it around.
And there isn't a lot out there, and you provide it.
You're right, and that's exactly what we do. Here you go. Real women fight fire. You know, real women fight fire.
The rest write parking tickets.
And the funny part is, when I was with the city, we were in a police union. They think it's a riot.
Yeah, because there's a bit of a rivalry and it's friendly.
There's always been a rivalry. Mm-hmm.
So Thomas, it's a family affair. You helped design these.
Yeah, a lot of them, because I mean he says he's partially colorblind, and sometimes I believe it, sometimes I don't. But I mean, a lot of times I get something in my head. He'll ask me, "What do you think about this?" And I said, "Well, here's my idea. Here's what I would wear." And ones like these, I found them up in some little shops, and they were transfers that you could do on the big machines. But all it said was real men, and it was one. There was you had a white color, and that was it. And I said, well, you're cutting out all these the nurses and everything, and the women, because there's women firefighters, there's women paramedics. You're not going to go around and say your wife's not going to wear real men. And I said, well, here, for an extra 5 seconds worth of work, I'll make and triple or quadruple who wants my stuff. And
pretty cool.
And then, as you were talking about earlier with the fundraiser for the medics, he got called at 9:30 at night, and they said, we want to make a shirt, and he gave me a quick little design, and at 10:45 I had them up on my website and had the first sale. It was already done, and because I had an idea in the back of my mind, and I said, here's a perfect time to put it unique, and here it is, and giving them a couple of different options, and I had my first sale at less than an hour later.
Very cool. Talk about the general public though. Can they buy this stuff?
Yes, they can.
But
the only thing that, let me get a shirt that I can show you real quick. This is the shirt, we can bring it out. This is the shirt that we really don't want to sell to the general public because it has badges, patches, it'll have names on it.
Yeah, it looks like part of a uniform.
And that's why we don't. But anything else that's available here can be bought by the general public.
And that's a way for them to show their support.
Their support. Anything that would have a badge type on it, even the hardest jobs, shirts. Yes, if you're a Detroit police officer, we'll sell you the one with the badge on it. If not, you get it generic. That way, we don't have a lot of impersonators running around, and that's it. The other stuff for the nurses, we actually have on the website duty road crews. They're the exact same shirt. Only difference is you can have your name put on it, you can have your medical license put on it, whatever you want. You can give it to somebody, and all of the proceeds of that goes to the EMS Benevolent Fund. And that helps, like Kelly and Al when they got hurt, that helps. I've been gone now from EMS for almost 3 years, so I don't know all the new people, but all they have to do is call us. A lot of people, because you can't keep up with an EMS crew, you've tried, and I know you didn't make it because we were always gone. We tell them just go online, order it at our website, and we just mail it to you.
All right, here we see your name and number, and then what's your Facebook page?
Our Facebook page is?
We actually have two. We have Detroit EMS Store, which is what we started in 2006, and then we have our Lifesaver Apparel USA, which I came up with for most of the people that aren't in Metro Detroit. So we can get people from, I know I have one from Arizona that just came in and stuff, and it's to get more people because there aren't a lot of people like us anywhere in the country that are more geared toward public safety.
So you've got someone, a fan of Detroit public safety in Arizona, who wants to wear the D.
Wants to wear the D, but also we have nurses from California that get our stuff, and
Massachusetts, New York.
Is there a website?
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the website?
It is lifesaverapparelusa.com, and that'll take you right. That'll also take you to our other site of DetroitEMSStore.com.
So you get a cool shirt, you get the Old English D if you want to represent that. You support the men and women who save lives all across the city every day, and then the money helps guys, men and women who get hurt.
Yeah, that's basically it. A lot of the other stuff that we carry in here is because the guys need to, you know, you work a full-time job, you get 2 days off. Do you really want to spend? You want to spend it with your wife and your family, or do you want to spend it at the uniform store waiting to get your stuff?
Hey, Michael and Thomas, thanks guys for all you do.
Thank you.
Hey, as always, if you have a story you want me to check into or you have something interesting you want me to see, drop me a line.